Let's face it, relationship drama doesn't just throw you off balance. It slams you down like a freight train. It twists your mind, makes you question everything you thought you knew about love, about yourself. You're sitting there, giving everything to someone who's about as reliable as a mirage in the desert. Chasing after someone who gives you just enough to keep you hanging on, then vanishes without a trace. That's not a relationship. That's a circus. And you're not the clown. The truth? You've been treating chaos like it's normal, like it's acceptable to be the one constantly running after someone who doesn't even appreciate you. Well, here's the harsh reality. You're not meant to be anyone's backup plan. You're not meant to live life on someone else's terms, waiting for scraps of attention that don't fill you up, that just leave you hungry for more. You're not here to beg for love. You're here to demand respect. Now, imagine this. You stop. You stop chasing. You let go of the hold you've had on a relationship that's only been draining you. You break free from the cycle of giving and getting nothing in return. You stop letting someone else's inconsistency define your worth. That's power. That's freedom. That's you taking back control. And here's where it gets crazy. The real flex isn't running faster, trying harder, or begging someone to see your value. The real power move is stopping, standing still, turning away, saying no more. This is my energy, my life. I choose where it goes, and it won't go to someone who's playing games. You are not a backup plan. You are a top-tier priority. You are the gold that people will regret overlooking. The moment you stop chasing is the moment you claim your throne. It's when you realize you don't need to fight for someone's attention. You don't need to prove your worth to anyone. You simply need to exist as the person who knows their value, who doesn't settle for less, and who chooses who gets a seat at their table. So stop lowering your standards. Stop trying to fit into someone else's idea of who you should be, your life, your rules. And if someone can't see that, they're out. Period. You walk away, you move forward, and you never look back. This is your invitation to step up and take full control of your narrative. This isn't about revenge. This is about showing up for yourself. No more waiting, no more wishing. You're the one they should be chasing, because once you stop, once you choose to stand tall, that's when the real magic happens. Drop a comment below. I'm not chasing, I'm choosing. Like, comment, subscribe, and whatever you do, don't skip a second of this video, because this moment right here is your wake-up call. Let's dive in. Number 1. Shift the focus back to you. When he pulls away, don't drown in his silence. Don't let his absence haunt you. You are not a puppet waiting for strings to be pulled. You are a goddamn force of nature, and you will not be moved by his unpredictability. Forget trying to decode his moods. Forget scrambling to fix what isn't even your problem. Instead, ask yourself, how do I become so unstoppable, so immovable, that nothing, no person, no situation can shake me? This isn't about pretending he doesn't exist. It's about realizing that your value isn't wrapped up in someone else's mood swings. You're not a damn reflection of his behavior. You are a flame, and that flame doesn't flicker because of his distance. Your emotions, they're yours. They belong to you, not him. He doesn't have the power to steal your peace. You are the storm. And that storm, it doesn't wait for permission. Think about it. Imagine a life so powerful, so whole, that you don't even need to look over your shoulder. Anyone who enters is grateful to be there, because you're living in a way that's magnetic, that demands respect. Not because you seek it, but because you are it. Build your life like a fortress. Fill your world with passions that set your soul on fire, because only then will you see how small his actions really are. Whether it's sculpting your body into something that commands attention or honing a skill that makes you irresistible, do it. Because your strength. It's a reminder to yourself and to everyone around you that you are complete. You were always complete. You don't need anyone's validation to feel whole. Every day you choose. Will you give your power away, or will you take it back? You are the author of your life's script. No one else gets to decide what your chapters look like. Stop waiting for him to give you permission to feel worthy. Stop waiting for him to act right. The second you stop chasing him is the second you claim your power. It's the second your world shifts into focus, and you'll see you don't need him. You're the prize. He either steps up or he gets left behind. Period. This isn't about chasing. It's about becoming so damn magnetic that he can't help but fall into your orbit. When you've built yourself to be unstoppable, when your mind, body, and soul are aligned, your energy will scream louder than any text, any word, any promise. You won't have to fight for attention. You'll become the destination. And anyone who doesn't see that? Let them watch from the sidelines as you live the life they'll never have the courage to live. This is the power of taking control. You are the storm, and you don't need permission to live on your terms. You write your own story. You shape your own happiness. So the next time he pulls away, don't waste a second wondering why. Build your empire, fuel your fire, and make your life so damn good that no one can disrupt it. Because here's the truth. The moment you focus back on you, everything changes. You'll either watch him come crawling back, or you'll outgrow him completely. But either way, you'll be untouchable. And if he doesn't show up, good riddance, you've already leveled up. Number 2. Match his vibe, not his games. Why are you running in circles, trying to catch the attention of someone who's barely even present? When he pulls back, why are you the one reaching out, overcompensating for his absence, stretching yourself thin just to win his attention? This isn't a game of who can endure more. Relationships are not about proving your worth by enduring confusion and inconsistency. Relationships are a two-way street, not a race where you're the only one running while he sits on the sidelines. Let's be clear, your energy is precious. It's a force that should be treated with care and respect, not wasted on someone who can't even meet you halfway. If he's distant, why are you the one overextending? Why are you bending over backwards trying to read between lines he hasn't bothered to write? Your worth is not defined by his attention, and your value isn't determined by how much you can bend, twist, or stretch to accommodate his every whim. When you stop chasing, when you stop overcompensating for his games, a shift occurs, not just within him, but within you. This isn't about playing his game. This is about creating boundaries so clear, so unwavering, that his behavior will either evolve or fade away. Stop running after mixed signals. You are not here to decode someone's hesitation, their half-hearted attempts to engage with you. You deserve clarity, commitment, and consistency. If he can't provide that, then he's not worthy of your energy. Match his vibe, don't chase the game. If he's distant, be distant too. If he's giving you crumbs, stop begging for the full meal. The moment you stop reaching for something that isn't given freely, you put the power back in your hands. This is where the Stoic principle of focusing on what you control comes into play. You can't control his actions, his behavior, his emotional availability, but you can control your own. The truth is, by overcompensating, you're giving him permission to stay complacent. You're allowing him to stay in his comfortable place of indecision and uncertainty without forcing him to confront his own inaction. But when you stop bending to his rhythm and match his vibe, when you pull back and redirect your energy, you're giving him a clear signal. You're either in this or you're not. This shift forces him to face the choice that he's been avoiding: step up or step out. Your energy is not something he gets to claim when it suits him. It's yours. It always has been. The Stoic approach teaches us to focus on what we can control and to remain unmoved by the forces we cannot. You can't control whether he chooses to engage, but you can control how much you engage. Think of it this way: if you're continuously chasing, you're training yourself to tolerate less than what you deserve. You're allowing someone else to set the terms of your emotional investment. When you match his vibe, you demand the respect you deserve. You force him to either rise to your level or fade away into the background. Either way, it's a win for you. If he steps up, you've won because he's earned your attention. If he walks away, you've won because you've freed yourself from the trap of waiting for someone to validate you. Stop chasing someone who can't even be bothered to show up. Your time is too valuable, your energy too rare. The right person won't make you chase. The right person will match your energy from the start. And if they don't, you'll know that you're strong enough, secure enough, and wise enough to move forward, unshaken and unfazed. This is the power of Stoicism. Not reacting emotionally to what you can't control, but instead grounding yourself in your own strength, your own resolve. Don't waste another moment decoding his mixed signals. Stop investing in games. Match his vibe or walk away. But never ever lower your standards to meet someone who can't meet you halfway. Number 3. Set standards, not ultimatums. Mixed signals, cancelled plans? Stop, right there. You don't need another round of disappointment. No more playing detective, trying to decode his every move. No more excuses for someone who can't even give you the decency of respect. If you're tired of getting crumbs, it's time to demand the full feast or walk away from the table. Boundaries are not a negotiation. They are a line in the sand. A declaration that says, "This is who I am, and I won't settle for anything less than this." No more tiptoeing around. No more bending to fit into someone else's chaos. If you can't handle my energy, then get the hell out of my way. I'm not here to beg for respect. I'm here to command it. You know what's wild? You've been bending, twisting, compromising, lowering your standards, thinking things will change. But guess what? They won't. If someone doesn't respect your time, your emotions, or your peace, they've already shown you exactly who they are. So stop pretending there's some magic fix that will make them finally wake up. This isn't a damn fairy tale. This is real life. And real life doesn't wait for anyone to catch up. Your energy is precious. You're not a charity for emotional baggage. You're not a shoulder to cry on when it's convenient, only to be tossed aside when the thrill fades. You are a force. And no one gets to walk in and out of your life like it's their personal revolving door. So, when you set your standards, you make it crystal clear. You don't chase, you don't beg, and you don't settle. It's not an ultimatum, it's not a threat, it's a line in the sand. Either you show up and match my energy, or you can keep walking. No more waiting around for someone who can't even get their act together. If they want your time, your attention, your trust, they need to earn it. Here's the kicker. The second you stop running after the people who don't see your worth, everything changes. It's like flipping a switch. Watch how quickly they'll either rise up or disappear. And when they disappear, good riddance. You just made room for something, someone, better. And if they rise to meet you, that's your win, not theirs. You've already shown them the door, now they have to fight to get back in. Your life is your empire. Set the damn rules. The only thing you owe anyone is your presence when they've earned it. You're not here to play second fiddle, not here to chase a dream someone else is still sleeping through. You are the fire. You are the storm. And if someone can't handle that intensity, they're not worthy of your world. Set your standards so high that anyone who doesn't match them will have to ask themselves, why did I even think I could step into her realm? And if they can't answer that, then they don't belong. End of story. Number 4. Reward action, not apologies. Enough with the sweet talk, the empty promises, the smooth words that slide off his tongue like butter. It's all BS. Excuses, forget it. Those weak little apologies mean nothing when they're backed by nothing. Don't buy into the illusion. Stop handing out forgiveness like it's candy. You're not some emotional vending machine, and he's not going to get what he wants every time he throws a quarter in. Action speaks louder than anything he says. Words are cheap, and right now they're worthless. You're drowning in sweet nothings, but nothing is getting done. No real effort, no real change. Just the same old line of bullshit, and you're still standing there hoping it'll mean something. When you reward that, when you let it slide because he's cute or charming or whatever, the only thing you're doing is disrespecting your own damn self. You want to be treated like gold? Then start acting like the treasure you are. Stop settling for breadcrumbs when you deserve the whole loaf. You want effort? Demand it. When he shows up, when he steps up to the plate, don't just nod and smile like it's no big deal. Recognize it. Show that his effort matters. But when he doesn't, when he continues to waste your time offering apologies without the action to back it up, cut the cord. Redirect your energy. Stop pouring your soul into someone who can't even put in the work. Why are you still giving space to someone who's only showing up when it's convenient for them? They get the comfort and you get crumbs? Nah, you deserve more. You've got to understand this. Your energy is a damn currency. Stop spending it on people who can't meet the price. Stop waiting for change. You're not here to teach someone how to treat you. You're here to show them what happens when they either step up or stay the hell out of your way. And when they step up, you don't just say thanks. You acknowledge the hell out of it because you don't throw your appreciation away on half effort. You don't chase the scraps anymore. You reward the people who show up and back it up. Because at the end of the day, words are smoke and actions are fire. So when he continues to apologize with no action behind it, let him burn in his own lack of effort. Redirect. Your time, your love, your commitment, they're too valuable to throw at someone who thinks an apology is enough. It's not. Make your life so full, so rich with real people, real energy, that anyone who can't meet your standards just fades away into the noise. Your worth is not a doormat. Stop letting anyone walk over you with excuses. You're not here for the talk. You're here for the walk. And if he can't show you that, then goodbye. Let his empty words be his own problem. Your actions, they're going to speak for themselves. Number 5. Detach from his mind games. Enough. You've been playing his games long enough, letting his mind games mess with your head. You're over here, trying to figure out his cryptic silence, his childish hot and cold routine, and it's eating you alive from the inside. Wake the hell up. You're not some pawn in his emotional chess match. Stop giving him real estate in your mind, renting out precious space for someone who doesn't even deserve to be a thought. Why are you letting this idiot pull your strings? Why are you bending over backward chasing after someone who doesn't even know what they want? Stop trying to decipher the riddle. It's not a riddle, it's a damn game. And you're losing. Every second you waste wondering why he's pulling away or acting like a ghost. His silence, his mixed signals, they're all part of the show, a stupid act to keep you hooked, keep you guessing. And you're still watching. You're standing in the front row, addicted to the drama he's creating while your life is passing you by. He's dragging you into his nonsense, and you're playing along like it's some kind of twisted game show. Stop playing! Shut it down! Cut the string! Walk off the damn stage! The right man doesn't need to play these games. He doesn't need to leave you wondering, doesn't need you to jump through emotional hoops just to get a response. He'll show up with consistency. He'll be real. You know what that means? It means you stop reacting. You stop begging for clarity. You stop overthinking his every damn move. You stop looking for the magic answer that'll make him finally see you for who you are. You think he's going to change because you keep reacting? Hell no. The more you chase, the more he pulls away. You're running in circles, and the only way to break free is to stop moving. Stop reacting. Stop running after someone who's busy playing games. He's not worth your energy, not worth your mental space, and definitely not worth the emotional wreckage you're handing him. So here's what you do. You cut him off, not physically, emotionally, mentally. You stop letting his inconsistency screw with your vibe. You're a force, and anyone who can't handle that energy doesn't deserve to even be near it. The minute you step away from his nonsense is the minute you take back your power. You're not here to be part of his drama. You're here to build. You're here to create. And while he's stuck in his childish mind games, you're out here leveling up, getting closer to the life you want. So stop playing along. The moment you pull back your energy, he's going to lose it. He's going to realize that he's not the prize here. You are. You're the one who's too busy building a future to sit around waiting for someone who can't even keep their head straight. Detach. It'll shock him. It'll shock the hell out of you, too. Because when you stop playing the game, you win, whether he realizes it or not. And when the right guy shows up, he'll be the one chasing you, not the other way around. You won't have to play games to get his attention. You'll be the game changer. Number 6. Recognize when it's time to walk away. Stop! This is the moment you realize you're not here to fix people. You're not a damn charity. If he can't meet your standards, kick him to the curb. Don't beg. Don't plead. Don't look for a reason to stay. You are not his backup plan, and you're damn sure not his emotional crutch. If he doesn't see your worth, then watch him disappear into the dust, because you're not about to keep chasing someone who can't even keep up. You're not losing anything. Walking away isn't failure. It's a freaking victory. You are a prize, not a consolation prize. You're here, commanding the life you deserve, and anyone who thinks they can treat you like a damn afterthought, they're out. Simple as that. You're done. This isn't some sad sob story where you beg for crumbs. This is a full-on wake-up call. You're worth more than the garbage they've been throwing at you. It's time to stop picking up the pieces of a puzzle that doesn't even fit. You think you're losing by walking away? Hell no. You're gaining. You're taking back your power. You're wiping your hands clean of someone who couldn't even put in the minimal effort to meet you where you stand. Don't you dare lower your standards. You don't shrink for anyone. You either show up or get out of her way. Your time is too valuable to waste on people who can't meet you at your level. Get this straight. He doesn't define you. The second you let him drag you through his bullshit games, you've already lost. But when you walk away, that's when the real power kicks in. You want to see his reaction? Watch him scramble to get back to someone who stopped chasing and started living. Watch him realize that the door he thought was always open, it's locked, and it's not opening again. The right man, he won't need you to chase him. He'll chase you, and you're not sitting around waiting for him to wake up. You're out here living your life, creating your future. And while he's stuck in his head, thinking he can pull strings, you're out here making moves that will leave him in the dust. And if he doesn't catch up, who the hell cares? So recognize it and realize this. Walking away is the greatest flex. You're not weak for walking out of something that doesn't serve you. You're a damn warrior. You're showing the universe that you're not going to settle for less than what you deserve. And the second you start demanding that, everything around you changes. Walk away. Don't look back. Don't hesitate. Don't second guess it. Just walk. And let the pieces fall where they may. Number 7. Embrace your power as a high-value woman. Wake the hell up. You're not just some woman floating through life hoping to get noticed. You're a force of nature, a freaking tsunami of power, confidence and self-worth. And if anyone can't see that, then they don't deserve the privilege of being in your orbit. You're not here to beg for attention. You're not here to chase anyone. You're the sun, and anyone worth your time is lucky if they get to orbit around you. Let me make this clear. Your value is not negotiable. It's not for sale. It's not up for debate. And it damn sure isn't something you lower to make others feel comfortable. You've been walking through life too damn humble, pretending like your greatness doesn't deserve to be acknowledged. Stop that shit right now. You are greatness. You are the woman that men dream of. You are the one they'll chase when they realize they let a lioness slip through their fingers. And if they can't see that, good riddance. You don't have to prove a damn thing to anyone. Your presence alone commands respect. When you walk into a room, heads should turn, and not because you're trying to impress anyone, because you're a walking, breathing embodiment of power. You don't need their approval, their validation, or their half-assed effort. You are the standard. And the right man? He will see it. He'll recognize it from the moment you walk in, and he won't hesitate. He'll know he has to step the hell up or get out of the way. You've been living on everyone else's terms, trying to fit into the little boxes they've created for you. Stop. You are not meant to be small. You are meant to be a goddamn spectacle, unapologetically bold, unapologetically you, and if that's too much for someone, goodbye. You don't need people who can't handle the power you bring to the table. This is your world. Everyone else is just lucky to be in it, and if they can't keep up, then they're just another casualty in your rise. You don't need them. They need you. Don't shrink, don't apologize, don't tone it down, turn up the volume, because the moment you fully embrace your power is the moment your life explodes with possibility. You're here to shatter ceilings, to raise the bar in every damn area of your life. You're here to make everyone else scramble just to catch up with the force that you are. So stand tall, stand unapologetic, and when they look at you, they'll know they missed out. But by the time they realize that, you'll already be so far ahead they'll never catch up. You are the queen of your own damn kingdom. Everyone else can either get on your level or get the hell out of your way. And guess what? You don't care. You're too busy elevating yourself. You're too busy shattering limits. And anyone who doesn't see that, they're about to be left in the dust of your greatness. Embrace it. Live it. Own it. You're not here for anyone's approval. You're here to show the world what a true high-value woman looks like. And trust me, they won't forget it. At the end of the day, the power is, and has always been, yours. Not his, not theirs, yours. You are not a beggar at the gates of someone else's affection, hoping for scraps of respect. No, you are the queen who decides who steps into her kingdom, the warrior who chooses when and where she fights, the storm that reshapes the landscape, not the one trembling under it. The choice is yours, to demand respect or settle for crumbs, to draw the line or let it blur, to walk away with your head high, or stay and drown in someone else's chaos. Your strength isn't negotiable. Your boundaries aren't suggestions, they're laws, and anyone who dares cross them, let them go. Watch them shrink into the distance while you stand tall, unshaken, untouchable. Living like the high-value woman you are isn't just about self-respect. It's about rewriting the entire narrative. You are no longer the one waiting by the phone, deciphering mixed signals, or hoping for validation that never comes. You are the one setting the tone, commanding the room, and living so boldly, so unapologetically, that the right people are magnetized to you. And the wrong ones? They're burned away by the sheer fire of your presence. Stop waiting for someone else to crown you. You've already earned the throne. Stand on it. Own it. Show up for yourself so fiercely that no one dares question your worth. Build a life so rich, so powerful, that it doesn't just turn heads, it leaves them spinning. Settling. That word doesn't belong to you anymore. That chapter is closed. Now, it's time for the world to witness your rebirth. The woman who doesn't chase, doesn't plead, and doesn't shrink. The woman who chooses herself every single time. The woman whose life doesn't just transform, it explodes into something extraordinary. And if they can't rise to meet you there, let them watch, from afar.